folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Seminoles offense will get the first swing today. But Kirk, you've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
All the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lindsey. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Kentucky's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, now we have the long-anticipated debut of this talented freshman quarterback. Can he begin to build his legacy in this very first ball game?
Wow, so much build-up and hype. So excited to see what he can do. First snap in his college career. Let's see if he can settle in and just let his natural instincts take over.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Bruce, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you just roll the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
He pulls in the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Receivers are bunched together. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Noles. Now the important point after attempt. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Kentucky, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Back to throw. It's Marshall.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tiny space at the 20. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Holding.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The receiver grabs it. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at the 38.
Well, What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Marshall. Finds his target. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The pocket breaking down. They trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the...
Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is caught, and they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Caught near the goal line. Tackled there by the defense.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today.
14, Kentucky, 0.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Here's the point after it's out.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kentucky, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And the Seminoles will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Receiver makes the grab. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And now the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Bond. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. And Chris, we got a tie game.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Movement here from the tight end. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Dump off caught by the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback was throwing off the run pass option. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now for the 44?
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for a receiver. Pass rush closing in. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down here for this offense. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Marshall. The ball is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass rush gets home. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack. sets up 2nd and long. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Running back has it on a screen now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense is coming after him. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. As the 1st down is still going. He's throwing some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Marshall. Takes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and he fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
2nd down now after the sack. To the air, it's Marshall. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got a man down the middle. And the defense wraps him up.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Cut over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Trying to get the throw off. Oh, and another incompletion.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
And he's brought down there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Marshall. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion brings up third down. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. He couldn't stop him there.
And Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game.
Kentucky 31, Florida State 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He's running out of time here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Noles will line up to boot it away.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass. It's Marshall. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
But it's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far. But one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Trapped again in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
On the field goal.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Final period of play. Is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Now the kickoff. The field. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone. So Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
So incomplete pass on second down, sets up a third and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. grab down the middle. It's Bond. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get him off the field, and instead they give up the...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Florida State, 17.
So it'll be a touchback. At the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
The offense really clicking here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Pounding away with the run game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. 2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Well, down he goes. It's a sack.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. This was a stunner, and it's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lexington and Kroger Field, the home stadium of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Bringing it out. It's Lindsey. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run and get into passing situations. Oftentimes, you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Here's the second down play.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Let's go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Marshall. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. That will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback keeps the football. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. If he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Makes a quick grab. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He finds the running back in the flat. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Now the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Dropping back, it's Marshall. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Turns it loose downfield. And that's a third straight misfire.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. The quarterback keeps it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To the air, it's Marshall. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running back with the football. Spinning out of the tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. The throw, it's Marshall. Snags the quick throw. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Send the back in motion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hill. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this...
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That tie begins at 24.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Bond.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. Football comes out. The defense has got it.
As wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. It's a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick round. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Kentucky.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with the miss, we remain tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Signs a good throw. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they get the completion. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. 1st and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down after that run in the previous play. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Tackle made after after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Marshall. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Michigan, 31.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll try the right here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. He's on for his fifth punt of the day now. Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Marshall. The receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Did not get there. Now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Wildcats. The special teams produce a score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Past the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab by the receiver. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion. Or an
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Kentucky 45.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Caught, completion. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. They'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. So they get nothing in the 1st down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Bringing pressure. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To throw, it's Marshall. Short pass finds the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Now timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
In the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the offense will just take a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really